Hello everyone, this is Manisa the Poet, your diamond in the rough in the city, still looking pretty. Coming to you guys today with yet another coronavirus quarantine video. Today's video I'm discussing events still going on in my city. But what I wanted to do was more so clarify. I know I did to an extent clarify that there's a difference between protesting and looting, and people are actually looting, and now it has been taken to a violent level where they're actually trying to harm and kill police officers. They were burning up vehicles and they were doing what they felt they needed to do in a radical way. The radical way is not always the best way because it causes more problems for people. I mean, we could be in a situation where they could declare martial law and bring in the military because it gets so dangerous and out of hand. And I'm hoping that people realize that it's a difference between calling out for justice and peaceful protesting versus looting and then doing things that's going to damage your community and hurt people who haven't done anything to you, like business owners. Some people put their own money into things and they basically are losing in this situation already because of the coronavirus. And to have people take away from them on top of that is hurtful to see, because I can identify with going through a rough time. And even though it seems like everything is okay, when you invest in yourself and you carry in yourself and someone comes through and makes it harder, you don't deserve it. I don't feel anyone deserve it. Corporations, regardless of the fact, everybody invests in their business to do better in life. So I hope that this changes. I hope that we can do better as a city, as a people. As far as the violence is concerned, I feel like yes, the police officers are wrong that did what they did and who do what they do. And as I said, as a person who's been approached and had situations occur with police officers, I mean, I've seen a friend beaten in front of the barbershop really badly, and it was on cameras and nothing happened. I had another person that I knew that I saw get arrested and had his ribs broken and his nose broken and his face all beaten and swollen, and he went to court, and the officers who did it were like, yeah, and if you come back here, we'll do it again, because he just ran from the police because he didn't want to be caught. He didn't physically try to assault them or harm them, but he did run, but he didn't deserve to be sitting there with broken ribs and a broken nose and beat to the extent of what he was. He was already getting justice. He was incarcerated. And the person that they threw in the car didn't ask for that. He actually was in front of his place of work, so he actually hadn't done anything for them to warrant that. He was just matching the description of someone in the area. But at the same token, they could have approached him in a better manner and found out that he was at work and he wasn't that person. Now, I'm not putting this out here to put a bad stigma on people who haven't done anything to people, but violence begets violence. Yes, if we go at it in a violent way, it's going to come back 20 times worse on us, and it's going to affect innocent people. So I'm hoping the people who are out there doing it will think that, damn, my mom could get hurt. Protest has no name. I've even seen a elderly lady get beat on the news by the police because they were just trying to knock her out the way. Now, once again, I say again, please don't misconstrue my words. I'm not putting negative stigma on all police. As I said in my previous videos, there's good and bad in every job, but when you come with that energy, people meet you with that energy. And some people just are stupid and they do stupid things in the name of doing something right, but they're not. So, I mean, please keep the protest peaceful. Please restore, a better sense of security to the city, because the city is reopening soon and people want to go about and feel safe. Please bring justice for George Floyd's family. I mean, the officers are incarcerated, charges are being brought up, but we know what we need to see. We need to see them pay for their actions, just as they would expect a normal man or woman walking the streets to pay for theirs. So this has been Manisa the Poet with my story time as well as food for thought. I'm always going to come to you guys with the purest of who I am, and some of the stories I have to tell may be graphic and some of them may not be the nicest things to hear, but it's always in good intentions, and it's always to pray for peace. I keep people in prayer. I keep my city in prayer. I keep everyone in prayer, the essential workers, all the essential workers, and I'm not recanting that because there's still good people out here doing what they need to do to protect our city. So with that being said, do better. Those who are not doing what they need to do, that haven't been trained to work the way they should work, because I do believe to a degree it's a lack of training, because if you train people how to come into the inner city or what you would consider to be urban areas where people deal with things in a different manner, then they will come at you differently. It's been shown in other cities where they can come in and be peaceful and be respectful of people in the community.